Hi, friends. It's Miss Palm here, and I'm happy to be with you this evening. I thought I would do a lesson on perspective with you. So I'm doing it in the evening time, so that's why it's kind of dark. But I'm going to do a whiteboard demonstration so you have a better idea. So if you have a paper and a pencil, grab that. We're going to go over 1 and 2 point perspective this evening. Okay, so I'm going to switch my background here. Let's see. And I know this is a little wild and out there, but I'm going to use this as my background here. And you can see here, I have perspective going on. So let's see now, we're going to, okay, so there we got perspective. So here I'd like you to take a look. I have some cubes here. I have a line that goes across the background here, straight line, and then there's like a point here. I'm going to discuss what all these points are. We're going to go over drawing dimensionally today, and let's start out with 1 point perspective. So, see now I'm going to get my screen, so this will better. You'll be able to see this a little bit better. Okay. Okay, so here's our screen, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line that goes horizontally across our page. So get your pencil and just go, if you have something to use, you can use the edge of a book, you can use, I don't know, anything you have that's straight and long if you don't have a ruler. I find things around the house all the time. So we have a straight line here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this this line over here. So I'm going to mark this line my horizon line. So I put an H there for horizon. Everybody see that? And over here, I'm going to actually mark this again, horizon line, because this is our horizon line. Now on this horizon line, what I'm going to do is I am going to put a dot in, well, it could go anywhere on the line. We'll just put it in the middle for now. So a dot. Make it a little bit bigger. And a little bit bigger than that would be good. Let's see. Give it, there we go. There we go, got it. Okay, so this dot here is going to be called the vanishing point. I'm going to label this one for us too. Choose a different color though. I think we'll go with, I'll go with green. So right here, guys, is the vanishing point right here. Okay. How do we draw perspective? Well, the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to draw some shapes. So we're going to start below the vanishing point down here. This is the bottom here. So I'm going to make a square. So I'm going to put a square here. Now you can get, like I said, you can draw it freehand or, use the edge of something straight, whatever you got in the house. Okay, there we go. So there is my cube. Now, with perspective, what you're going to do is you are going to put the corners of your cube, the corners that are the closest to this point, which is the vanishing point, we're going to make a line. So we're going to draw, whoops, I'm going to draw a line from here to here. And let's borrow my eraser for a minute. Whoop. Okay, and then this corner here is close to the vanishing point, so we're going to draw a line to the vanishing point from there. Take your time, catch up. And then this corner is close to the vanishing point too. This one is further away, so we're not going to touch this guy. We're only going to do the ones that are closest to the vanishing point. So now this corner is going to have a line that goes all the way up to the vanishing point. And we need to get it right on the point. There we go. And then we it should go a little bit closer. There we go. Now we're going to make the top of this square shape, turn it into a cube rather. So I am going to look at this line that goes horizontally across the top of my shape. And I'm going to go from this line to this line and copy the direction and the line so that it looks like my shape has a top. I'm going to go ahead here now and I'm going to do the side of the box. So I'm going to make a line from here down. And this line that I've just made here mirrors this line in the front of your shape. Okay, so you should see the front, the side, and the top. Now, the vanishing point is usually where, let's say, if you were a little person and you would be standing on the, right here. And this is where your vanishing point is. So that's where you're looking from. Okay, I just leave him, my stick figure there to remind us that's where we're standing and that's where we're looking from here. And I'm just going to get rid of this line here because that's confusing. Whoops, he lost his head. Let's see if I can fix that. Can't leave that like that. Whoops, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my shape. So we're going to go and we're going to do a shape, another shape over here. So let's see, maybe we'll do a rectangle. Let's do a longer shape and we'll do it, maybe we'll do the front of it over here. So we'll do it kind of long. And I'm going to go ahead and put this top on here. And oops, there we go. Down the bottom here. And go over here. Okay, eraser. And now we're going to look at the points that is closest to the vanishing point again of this shape. And we're going to match up and line up the corners. So here we go, all the way to the vanishing point. And on the top, we're going to go all the way here to the vanishing point. Get it all the way up here. There we go. And we have another, this corner is further away. It's on the other side of the shape, so it's too far away from the vanishing point. We're not going to use that guy, but we are going to use the corner down here. So in the corner down here, we're going to draw a line that goes all the way up to the vanishing point there. And you're going to see that you see the top of the shape and the side. Now let's match up these lines. So here is the line that goes on the top. It's horizontal. We're going to match it from here to here. And we're going to match this line going vertically on the front of our rectangle by going back here, finding the corner, and bringing the line all the way down to here. Now you see the front, you see the side, and you see the top of that shape. Now, if you're standing like where this person is up here, or my stick figure is, you're going to be looking down. So you're going to see the top of the shape. You won't see the bottom of the shape, right? Now, if you draw shapes or cubes above your horizon line, I'm going to show you the difference of what happens here. So let's do another shape right over here. We'll do one over here. And maybe we'll give it a little bit of a kind of not dead on straight. We're going to do it kind of on a tilt. Let's shake it up here, you guys. Make it a little challenging. Okay, so here's this shape. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the corners that are closest to the vanishing point, we're going to match them. So they're going to kind of go towards my stick figure. So from this corner, I'm going to bring it. Whoa, he's in the way. It's going to go to the vanishing point. And this corner is going to go to the vanishing point. And we're not going to see the underneath side, because if we were going to do that, I think it would be kind of like hard to, yeah, it's kind of right on the line there, so you wouldn't see underneath the box. You're just going to see the side and the front from this perspective. So what I'm going to do is match this line that's going down vertically on the front of our square here and make the side, because you're going to see the side of the box from where our stick figure is standing. He would be seeing this part. Let's try another shape over here. I know, let's do, what about if we did a triangle of some sort? Let's see. Maybe go this way. Okay, triangle. Let's try a triangle. Which are the corners, you guys, that are closest to the vanishing point? If you guessed here and here, you are correctamundo. Now what we're going to do is we're going to match this corner. Oop, going through my vanishing point. And we're going to match this corner. Oop. And let's see, since this is the bottom of the triangle, we're going to find this line here that's going kind of diagonal. I'll say it's kind of horizontal because it's going this way and not this way vertical. But you see it's going on a slant there. Now you're going to match that line. And you should get the appearance of the front of the shape and the bottom of the shape there. We have 1 point perspective here. This is what this is. There's only one vanishing point. Now, I'm going to clear this. Everybody got that? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to clear that. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through 2-point perspective. So 2-point perspective, let's start out, if you have the same piece of paper, maybe flip it over. And what we're going to do is we're going to start out with our horizon line again. So our horizon line is going to go across the page horizontally, going this way, the horizon. That is where the ground meets the sky. I'm going to mark that like I usually do for you guys. So over here, whoops, we're going to have an H. So I'm going to give, let's do a red H here. So H for horizon. And then over here, I'm going to do the same thing because it's the horizon line, just to remind us it's there. Now over here, I want to do the vanishing point. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, let's do another color there. We'll do red. Let's do the complementary color of red, which is green. So we're going to do VP for our vanishing point. So right in here, I have VP for vanishing point. And you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a, let's see, go ahead and we'll put a dot where the vanishing point is. So right over here, vanishing point right there. Okay. Gonna get my lines together. Okay, so vanishing point there. Oh, actually, you know what we have to do? We have to put another vanishing point in. Whoopsie daisy. So let's do this, and again, we'll do, why don't we do the vanishing point? We're close to this side here. I'm going to do a vanishing point here. We'll do green again. Keep everything consistent so we don't get confused. Okay, so whoops, capital vanishing point. Okay, so there's 2 vanishing points there, and we're on the horizon line. Okay, now let's make shapes. This is 2-point perspective because we have 2 vanishing points. So the first thing we need to do is we need to draw a shape below the line. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll draw a rectangle down here. Whoopsie daisy, that's a little crooked. Okay. And right there. And while I'm at it, I'll just get rid of that little dot that I made. Okay. Now we're going to go back and we are going to, if you remember when I did the 1-point perspective before, just a second ago with you guys, I said that you have to match the corners that are closest to the vanishing point. So here we go again. Let's find the corners that are closest. This one is close. This line is close. And this corner here is going to go up to the vanishing point. Okay. Now you'll see here we have this kind of strange shape with the long lines. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a top on the shape. Watch this. So here is the top of our rectangle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to match this line, but I'm going to bring it from this line to here. And it's going to appear like you have the top of the shape right here. To make the side of the shape, I'm going to look at the front of the rectangle again and see the side that's going down here, which is a vertical line. I'm going to match it back here and bring it down here. And there I go. I have my rectangle. Now, I have another shape. This shape is another rectangle, but this one is going this direction. Try to get it straight. There we go. So you're drawing along with me, I hope, with a pencil, using your pencil. Okay. So there's the rectangle standing up the other way. This way it's going horizontal. This way it's vertical looking. Now we're going to do 2-point perspective. There's another point of perspective here where a person could be standing and one here. We're going to use this one. So we're going to take a line and we're going to bring it over to the vanishing point from the closest corners. And I'm going to repeat it on this side, everybody, but we want to make sure it goes right to the corner. Let's see there. There we go. And I see another corner here that's close to the vanishing point. So let's match this corner. Now this one is too far away, so we're not even going to bother using that guy. So now we need to match up the sides. Remember how we did it over here? We're going to take a look at the front of our shape and we're going to match this line from the middle line to the bottom line. And we're going to try to get it straight so it looks like the side of the shape. And now we need to put the top of the shape on. So we're going to go back where this line ends and we're going to go horizontally across this way, mirroring this line here. So this line and this line are similar. One's a little shorter because it's further back. You're seeing the further distance. The further away something gets, the smaller it is, and the closer something gets to you, the bigger it is in perspective. Now, remember when we drew things above the horizon line up here, we saw the bottom of them. Let's do 2-point perspective shapes. We'll do 2 shapes with 2-point perspective, and we'll see if we can see the bottom of them. So up here, we'll do a different shape since we did it. I'm going to go over here and do a triangle. Maybe go this way. Draw a triangle up there. And now we're going to match the closest points to our vanishing point down here. So looking at this triangle, this point is too far away, that corner. So we're going to go with this guy and match it to the vanishing point. And then this one, we're going to bring that one down to the vanishing point. And I'm going to match the side of the triangle here Whoops. That wasn't supposed to move. Here we go. We're going to go right here and match it. And you should see that you have the front of the triangle and the side of the triangle. Okay, let's try another shape over here and we will use this vanishing point. Let's try, I'm going to create a shape. Let's see. Maybe just, okay, this is a weird shape I just made up out of my imagination. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the corners that are closest to this and I'm going to match them to the vanishing point. 1, 2, 3. Now this works really good with lettering too. Like if you're going to do like graffiti style or dimensional style, dimensional style lettering, learning the fundamentals of what we're doing today is very helpful for that. So here I have a line on the bottom of this weird shape that I did. I'm going to match that back over here. And this line here in the front of the shape, I'm going to match that back over here. And there you can actually see that my shape is not like, a perfect shape. It's kind of more of a made up shape, but still I'm able to get the look of dimension by matching the corners to the vanishing points. And we have 2 vanishing points in this picture. So there's 2 points of perspective. So remember when you are looking, right, or you're drawing, when the vanishing point is on the line, that is the part where, that is the place where a person would be standing. It would be you standing there. So I'm going to put you there. Remember? Yeah, there we go. And over here, 2-point perspective. Okay, so that's where you would be standing, your point of view. And I kind of went over the VP there. So you remember it's the vanishing point. Vanishing point. And this is 2-point perspective. 2-point. Whoops. It's challenging to write with this thing. Point perspective. P. Let's see if we can get it in here. E. R. S. P. E. C. T. I. Whoop. V. E. Okay, so that's 2-point perspective, everybody. Anyway, I hope this finds you well. This was a fun little lesson I decided to do. You know what? Just practice this. This is the very basics of this, but you'll see later on when we do some other drawings, I'll actually incorporate perspective into them. Like I said, just practice your shapes, practice your vanishing point on your horizon line, and remember, the closest corners to the vanishing point are the corners that you're going to draw lines from there to the vanishing point with those lines. Okay, well, without further ado, I'll say goodnight. I hope that you'll send me some pictures of your drawings. I hope this finds you well. Have a great weekend. It is Friday, and Miss Palm is thinking of you. Take care and have a good night.